back in one moment. Yeah,
Yes.
thanks for joining. I'm just getting some documents in a moment. Hang on a moment,
Okay.
please. So you haven't slept yet today, have you?
Yeah, I have not sleep.
All
I
right.
have I have had not sleep because as you know, I'm working at nighttime and I'm night shift. And yes, I have to keep I have to adjust my condition at nighttime.
That's right.
Yeah.
So how is everyone in your family?
They are sleeping on the second floor.
And which floor are you now?
I'm in the first floor in my home.
How many floors are there in your home?
Mm, including roof balcony, we have 3 floors.
How is it your own house?
Yes, it is my own house.
Oh, how is the house price in Japan?
I'm not sure. I bought this house. Let me count. Just a moment. I want to see. 100 million for 100 million. 104,000. 43 million, I guess.
How much in dollars, please?
43, 43, one, just a moment, 43,000.
43,000 US dollars.
Yes, US dollar.
Oh, that's very cheap.
Yes. Compare with London, it is cheap.
Yeah, you can't buy anything with this $43,000. Here,
43,000.
yeah. So here in the UK, in some places, one bedroom apartment or flat is roughly $4,000 rent every month.
$4,000.
$4,000. It's
Oh,
too expensive in some areas of central London.
it's very expensive.
Very expensive. That's why, and this country, the government has made such a way the system, you can't save your money.
Mm. Oh, I got it.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
So, do you remember you joined earlier those lessons? Did you learn anything new today?
Oh, after your lesson, I didn't join any lesson. I don't join any. Uh,
I didn't.
join any.
I
I
didn't
didn't.
join.
I didn't join any lesson.
Okay. One thing is that when you're describing anything from the past, it should be always in past tense. And when is the
Past.
matter of negative sentence, I didn't. Okay, I didn't join it, I didn't go there, I didn't eat it, I didn't drink it, I didn't fight with him, I didn't. That's the pattern.
Okay, teacher.
I didn't. I'm just writing for you. So if I ask you the questions, hey Eugene, did you visit the Tokyo Museum? No, I didn't.
Tokyo Museum.
For example, no, I didn't visit it. Did you go to Nagasaki? No, I didn't go there. If it is negative,
Oh,
okay. But if it
okay.
is positive, yes, the answer is I went there. Did you go to Nagasaki? Yes, I went to visit Nagasaki. Did you go to Tokyo Museum? I visited Tokyo Museum, or I went to Tokyo Museum. Okay,
Okay.
so this is one of the amazing ways you can always make sentences and explain your expressions.
Okay.
So I went, for example. So did you ever visit to the United States of America?
No, I didn't.
Very good. But instead of saying no, I didn't, you can always tell the full sentence. No, I didn't go there, or I didn't visit it.
I didn't visit it.
Okay. Do you remember the R sound in British IPA?
Yes, I remember that.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Do you have any questions about grammar?
Grammar question. I have a lot of grammar question because I'm beginner of English speaker. Yes, but I'm studying bit by bit.
Okay. So can you see a list here?
Yes, I can see the list.
Okay. Do you know what are linking words?
Linking words. Linking words. Linking. Connect between words and word, isn't it?
Linking words are those, yeah, that connect or make a link with one word to another or one sentence to another to make an amazing conversation or written part. So if you like to add more information, I'm going to give you practical example. Then you have to use either and, also, as well as. Another reason is, okay, how we can use it. So like if I say, let me ask you the question again. So how many cities of Japan have you visited up to now?
I ever visited in Japan about 5 cities.
Oh, I made a mistake here. This is what is happening. And I'm trying to write or type faster. So you have visited 5 cities up to now.
Yes.
So this is the correct sentence. Next one. Okay. Now you have said that you have visited 5 cities up to now. Do you remember the names of those cities?
Oh, yes. So, I ever visited first Kyoto, Osaka, Tokyo, Yokohama, Nagoya.
Gerund.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Those cities I ever visited.
Thesaurus.
Okay. And among these 5 cities, which city seems to be the most attractive?
The most attractive city what I ever visited was Kyoto. Kyoto.
Kyoto. And why
Yeah.
do you think that it is the most attractive or the beautiful city? What are the reasons?
Oh, yes. The reason is they
Reason. Ra. Say ra.
Ra,
Rahat.
Ra, Rahat.
Re.
Reason.
Reason. Very good. No season. No reason. There is no excuse. And you have to say ah properly. Reason.
Reason.
Very good. The reason. Go on.
Now, there are a lot of reasons why I like Kyoto. The Kyoto was Tokyo was used to capital city of Japan. Yes, and Kyoto has a lot of heritage
Mm-hmm. And
heritages,
heritages. And what are they?
and for example, temples and museums, and yes,
Temples,
a lot of a lot of historical heritage, historical locations in there.
Okay. Did you say historical?
Historical, yes.
It should listen to the sound. Historical. Historical.
Historical.
Okay. Yes. Look at this word. That's really amazing. This word.
History.
How do you pronounce it?
History.
No, when it is written like this, it is history. The O is silent.
Oh, O is silent. Oh.
English language is a crazy language, honestly, Zin. It is history, not history. Similarly, this one, mystery.
Oh, mystery. Oh.
History, mystery,
Oh.
but historical. Mysterious, yeah?
Oh, I got it. Mostly they have a similar thing. The silent
Silent.
pronunciation.
No,
Silent
no.
pronunciation.
Each word has a different rule of being silent.
Silent. Oh. They are vowel.
Yes. So Y is, if you remember, I explained Y is called semi-vowel when it is used at the end of a word and it sounds like I. So in this case, history, but it is history. Similarly, mystery is mystery, but historical, yeah? So historical. 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 History, but historical. Mystery, but mysterious. Mystery is noun, history is noun, but historical is an adjective, mystery is an adjective.
I got it. Oh.
English language, honestly, sometimes it is with lots of rules are there, and there are also exceptions of these rules. So it is better to learn one by one, though it is not possible to learn always. So we give you an overall idea how you can learn. Okay, as I was saying, and is a, what kind of word it is? Do you remember? And which parts of
And
speech? And
is part of speech in and adverb.
no, adverb always explains about the verb. It is connecting, linking word. That means it is a conjunction.
Conjunction.
If you remember the word conjunction, it makes a junction means a breeze, connected breeze. So it connects the words or connect the sentence or ideas. And how do you use this word and? When you're adding more information with your explanation, you use this word. So once again, it is a conjunction. It is used to join two words, phrases, parts of sentences, or related statements together. Okay?
I got it.
For
Okay.
example, what's your name? What's the name of your wife, if you don't mind? Say something else.
Oh, my wife, her name is Mai.
For example, Yusin and Mai are husband and wife. Look, Yusin and Mai, we have connected two person, and husband and wife have connected two nouns. So this is how it works, okay?
Okay.
Like all the boys and girls of this app are really talented. Okay?
Okay.
All the boys and girls are really talented. So would you like to make a sentence, please, using and?
Yes. I, me and my coworker are working hard every day.
Mhm. Remember, and should sound like an if it is in between two words or sentences. If you remember that, Eugene, it is
Yes,
not
I
an,
remember.
it's an. Yeah. Me and my co-workers are. What is the last word?
Uh, Working hard every single day.
Okay. Remember, here me would be inappropriate. Me is reflective pronoun. I and my co-workers, or my co-workers and I. That is the rule. Let me explain. The rule is 1, 2. Understand?
2 1 3, 2 1 3, and 1 2 3.
What is 1, 2, 3? Do you remember 1, 2, 3?
1 2 3. It how can some accident, negative accident, we can use 1 2 3, and positive situation we can use 2 1 3.
Okay. But if do you know 1, 3, 2?
1 3 2, 1 3 2. Oh, I have no idea. 1 3 2.
1, 3, 2 rules explain. Here 1 is first person, 3 is third person, 2 is second person. When you're describing a crimes or guilty or bad things, you have to always mention your name first. Like I, John, and you are involved in this murder. For example, I, John, you are involved in this murder. Okay. Look, murder is a crime, right? So why this rule came from an amazing concept. When you are confessing about bad things, you must confess yourself first. That's I is the first person, then third person, John, and you is the second person. And the verb must be always plural. Remember that. I, John, and you are involved in murders. Or you can say I, um, Jason, and you are guilty in church. Clear, Virgin?
Okay, I got it.
Would you like to give an example by making a sentence?
Uh, I and my
Not
I and
not an
I
I, comma, then third person, and then second person.
I, my friend, and you
Hmm.
stole something.
Stole something, yes. Okay. I, my friend, and you stole something. What is that something?
Something. I my stole money.
You stole money from the bank?
Stole money from, yes, bank.
Bank of Japan? Bank of
Bank of
Tokyo?
Japan. Yeah,
Bank of
yeah,
Tokyo?
Bank of.
You have got bad plans. I need to inform the KGB.
Don't do that.
Don't inform them. Yeah, yeah. Okay. If you give me some share, then I will not inform them.
Okay.
Okay, it's a good example. I, my friend, and you are involved in money laundering, bad things, negative things, crime. This is the 132. Okay, but for
Okay.
general description, we use 231. Okay. So, for example, you like to visit with the 3 different kinds of people. So you have to say, you, my friend, and I are going on a holiday. You, my friend, and I. Remember, verb must be always plural. Though there is am, but Though there is am, but we have to count them as a plural. You, my friend, and I.
I are going to. Oh, I got it.
Did you get my explanation, right?
Yes, yes, I got it clearly.
So here, second person is you, third person my friend, and first person is I.
Hmm. Yes.
So please remember always, but when it is a matter of two people or two persons together, then always mention you first. Like I and, for example, I and Jenny got engaged recently. Not Jenny and I, remember. But I have seen people also use Jenny and I. This is also correct. Remember that for two people there is no such a rule. Jenny and I got engaged, I and Jenny got engaged, same meaning, it doesn't matter. But when there are three people, we must follow these rules. General descriptions 231, but crime, guilty, bad things, any negative explanation 132.
Okay.
Would you like to give an example for the last sentence?
Last sentence. I and my wife, uh, my wife,
Mhm.
go to the. Uh, uh, my I and my wife are supposed to go to museum.
Very good English. Well done, Eugene. I'm happy. I and my wife are supposed to go to the museum together. You can use
Like
if you want to.
together. Yes.
So supposed to means you should have gone, but you didn't go for some reason. So why didn't go there then? What's the matter?
Yes, and we want to enjoy our holiday.
Very good. We want to enjoy our holiday because our baby is very small. It is the matter of baby safety. Sometimes, even though you have a desire to go together to, but you can't because of the baby. Mother has to take care of the baby. By the way, does your wife also speak English?
Oh yes, she can speak English a little bit because she studied English in the UK.
Oh yes, you said to me. I forgot. My apology.
Yes, yeah.
Can she also speak in Korean language?
No, she doesn't. She
She,
doesn't speak Korean.
she doesn't speak Korean. She speaks Japanese and English.
Yeah, she can speak Japanese and English. Yeah.
I think she can teach you English because she studied from the UK.
But she is not enough to teaching. She is not enough to teach someone.
Okay, got your point.
Yeah.
No problem.
She studied English in Winchester. Winchester. Winchester.
Winchester. Yeah,
Yeah.
British IPA. Winchester. Like
Winchester.
like Manchester.
Manchester. Oh,
Is it Manchester or Winchester?
Winchester.
We have got both of them.
Yeah.
Okay, so now you know how to use and. And means you're disconnecting. Also, when you use and, even though it is a third person, after that the verb and subject becomes plural. Okay, for
Okay.
example, you and I, what should you use, am or are? Good friends. You and I, is it am or are? What should it be, Eugene?
You and R. You and I are good friends.
Very good, because you is a second person and I is a first person. But generally in the present tense, after I use am, after you always use are. Now Because there are two different subjects, it has become always plural. So you and I are good friends. Now, another one, Jason and Jimmy is are. Jason and Jimmy are good friends.
Yes, Jason and Jimmy are good friends.
Very good, bravo. Now you understand how grammar works, person works.
Yes, I got it.
Okay. So, any more question about using and?
Oh, I have no questions, sir.
Okay. Remember once again, and should be sound like an if it is in between two words, or but it should be and as an and.
Yes.
When it is at the beginning of a sentence, or if it is used after a comma. Okay.
Okay.
Let me give you an example so that one moment. I'm writing two sentences for you. Yeah.
Okay. Take your time, sir.
Okay. Could you please read these two sentences?
Okay. Jason and Jimmy went to cinema hall. They went home and they started watching TV.
Okay. Did you notice that Jason and not and Jimmy went to the cinema? I missed the to the cinema hall. They went home. Then you can see there is a comma. Yeah.
Yes.
So if there is a comma and if there is and after that, we should pronounce as and.
And
Okay.
and okay.
And
And
starting watching TV.
starting watching TV. Oh yes. And
Okay. Watch.
watch.
It is watch or watch.
Watch. Watch. Watch.
Watch. Yeah?
Watch. Watch.
It is used as verb in this case. Watching. When you are looking something for a period of time, we call it watch. Okay.
Watch. Okay.
And also use watched to see the time. Yeah. Like wristwatch. Timer.
Okay.
Like we can also use, hey, watch out. Means be careful. It can be used also another way. You should watch your weight. That means you should be careful about your weight. Watch your language, mate. Be careful about the language and the words you are using. You need to
Okay.
watch him. That means you need to follow the person.
Okay.
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 Very good. So next word is also. How can you use the word also in a sentence?
Also, I just a moment. I also I like music. I also like sports.
I like
Music. Music.
music and I also like sports. Very good. Bravo, Eugene. Eugene, amazingly, your conception of grammar and fluency has developed. That is
Thank
really
you.
a good news, but don't be much happy, eh?
Yes.
Okay. As you have a target to come to the UK, you must have good score in IELTS exam.
Yes, you're right.
You must have good communication skill. We call sometimes command of English. Good command of English.
Come on.
This term very often is used in many countries for the job advertisement. The candidate must have good command of English. Sometimes they don't write fluent, they write good command. Good command means it is not only the fluency, it is also the technique that you can maintain your communication skills with your seniors, juniors, or the fellow workers. So meaning of also is in addition. It is an adverb in this case, okay?
Okay.
In this case, it is an adverb.
Well,
Okay. That's funny. Like very good example. That's funny. I'm also on diet. Here this also means similarly. Okay, not in addition. English language is a crazy language, honestly, using. The more you will be studying, you'll be surprised to know how, depending on the context or content, a word could have different meanings and what could have variation. Okay, so
yes.
you got the examples already correctly. Now next one is as well as.
Yes, as well as I study, my English skill will be improved.
Say again the sentence.
As long as I study English, my English skill will be improved.
Do you know the meaning of as well as?
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I confuse. I'm confusing between as long as and as well as. Yeah.
Yeah, it is not as long as, it is as well as, remember. That is
As
correct.
well.
As long as you study English, you'll be fluent. That's okay. That's amazing sentence. I appreciate. But if you write or if you use as well as, it is also kind of adverb.
Yes.
In
Yes.
addition, also they have got similar meaning.
Okay. Okay. I'm going to make a sentence, and I bought. I bought.
Hmm.
I bought orange. As well as I bought a confectionery.
Okay, that's fine. But after as well as, you don't have to use I one more time. I bought orange as well as confectionery from the shop. Okay, that is still will be meaningful and correct sentence.
I got it.
Okay,
Okay.
so once again, orange, ra, orange.
Oh, orange.
Very
Orange.
good. Do you know orangutan?
I know orangutan. Yes.
Tell me, what is
Oh,
orangutan?
orangutan. Orangutan is anthropoid. Anthropoid.
Hmm?
Orangutan is
Anth-
animal.
Animal.
Anthropoid.
Anthropoid?
Uh, an,
Are you, are you,
orangutan is
are you
um,
serious?
an animal. It is including in anthropoid. Uh,
I have misspelled the word. It is orang utan. You, not oh. Sorry,
orangutan.
this is orang utan.
Orangutan.
Anthropoid. Did you say?
Anthropoid. Yes. Orangutan is animal as well as anthropoid. Anthropoid.
Did you look this word from the dictionary?
Oh yes, yes. I
Orangutan.
found it word. I found word on the dictionary.
Do you know what does anthropoid mean?
Anthropoid means likes similar with human.
That's right. That's why there's a subject and science called anthropology.
Anthropology. Oh,
So anthropology is the subject that deals with the evolution of humans and how it changed over the period of centuries. Okay. Now you have brought the word anthropoid. I'm going to explain another thing. So anthropology. Mm, have you heard this word misanthrope?
I never heard this word.
You can see in the word misanthrope there is an anthropoid as well.
Oh,
The basic word is anthrop or anthropod, which is human. So misanthrope is a noun and misanthropist is the adjective. So misanthropist is those people who avoid other people. Those person, I should say, someone who dislikes others and avoids, we call them misanthropist. Who hates, doesn't like. Okay, if like I'm a human being, if I don't like another human being, then I should be called misanthropist because I do not like them.
okay.
It came from the main word anthrop, which is humans. Anthropology, human size. Anthropod looks like human. Okay, let's go back to as well as.
As well as.
Okay, if you use as well as after a subject, the tense always in present singular. The verb always singular, not tense. I'm sorry. Like I, as well as, for example, Eugene. I'm giving an example. Now has, have done the job. What do you think? Which one should be correct? I, as well as Eugene, has or have done the job.
As well as using. They have done their job.
They have done their job. That's fine. They is plural, but here I as well as Eugene, it is singular or plural. When you will understand whether it is singular or plural, only that time it will be easier for you to choose the correct form of the verb.
Yes, it is plural.
Okay, what does as well as mean once again, if you remember?
As well as I and someone. Yes, and I and something. Okay, okay, okay. と
In addition, as well as means.
in addition. Yes. In addition.
Thesaurus.
Thesaurus.
So I, in addition, using. If you use as well as, remember that we have to, the verb should be always singular form. So it is has. It doesn't make any plural. So I as well as using has done the job.
Oh, I got it.
Got you?
Yes, I got it. Oh.
By the using, do you know how to do karate?
I never done karate.
You never learned karate?
Yes, I never learned karate.
So we cannot call it Shifu, yeah?
Yeah. I never.
Shifu. Yeah, I watched the movie Kung Fu Panda, and they call this their the tiny karate master Shifu, master
I
Shifu. Yeah,
yes,
and
yes.
also I heard that Shifu is also a, is it a Korean or a Japanese word? Japanese
Uh,
sensei they call it. Yeah, sensei.
oh yeah, yes, yes. Japanese
Sense.
sensei.
And Shifu is a Korean word, Mandarin, is it?
It sounds Mandarin.
Does it mean also
Shifu.
teacher or mentor?
Sensei sounds Japanese. Yeah.
But Shifu, how about Shifu?
Shifu. Shifu. But Shifu sounds Chinese. Mandarin.
Chinese, yes, Chinese Mandarin. Okay, that's great. So I as well as John has done the job using has done the. When you use as well as, the verb must be always singular, not plural.
Okay.
Great. Next one is another reason is that. So another reason is you're bringing more idea. Like you're explaining. If you remember, you went to visit some 5 cities of Japan. I like Kyoto City because it is full of history and heritages. Then you can say another reason of liking is that it has got good food or touristic spot. I'm writing it for you, okay?
Okay.
So that you can copy. I visited Kyoto's Kyoto. It is full of history, heritages. Yeah.
Heritages.
Another reason is that the food of the area is delicious. Yeah? Say delicious.
It's full of history. Oh, I got it.
Did you get the point? So here another reason is that you're explaining more why you like the city. I visited Kyoto City because it's full of history and heritages. Another reason is that the food of the area is delicious.
Yes, I got it.
Let me say, is it delicious or delicious?
Delicious.
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 How many syllables are there, Eugene? Delicious. Delicious. Delicious.
Delicious. Delicious. Oh. Three. I guess three.
3, you're right. Delicious. Yeah, very good. You see, the breathing techniques really help you understand now how many
Yeah.
syllables there. That is the amazing part of English learning. This breathing technique, I learned it from one of the teachers from the UK who taught me and explained me in this very amazing way. Then I said, oh, it's really helpful method. And if I can teach the same thing to other, then you can teach it to someone else. It will be like ongoing. People are learning from each other.
I got it, teacher.
Okay, so would you like to make a sentence using another reason is that?
Yes, I want to relocate into UK because I want to work in the UK. Another reason is I want to visit uh, in Wembley Stadium. Visit at Wembley Stadium.
Visit the Wembley
Visit
Stadium.
the
Not
Wembley.
in, visit the Wembley Stadium. That is in West London. I have a plan to go there and make a live stream, and I'll let you know when you're free so that you can watch. Yeah,
Yes, I got it.
it is an amazing stadium. I've been there just once.
Oh, you ever been?
Yeah, just once. Yeah.
Just once. Okay.
I'm sure you know through the football match, Wembley Stadium.
Oh yes.
British people like football.
Yes, they like football so much.
That's right.
Which team do you support?
I'm not a
teacher?
big fan of football, honestly. I like cricket.
Cricket. Because you're from
Bangla-
Bangladesh.
yes. So I do like cricket.
Nice. But cricket is also origin from UK, isn't it?
That's right. Yeah. History says it was originated from here. Then it went to India, and after that it went to Pakistan. Then it went to Bangladesh. Then when these people went to Australia to invade, they took the cricket there. Okay, when it went to invade South Africa, they took the cricket. This English, the history is a mystery, and people wouldn't know English until they started ruling all over the world. That's why once upon a time it is called in British Empire, the sun never sets. It means that everywhere the British Empire is there. So if it sets in one country, it rises in another country. Even they used to rule the United States of America, 14 states. If you ever read the history, this is how the Americans know the English language. Before the 14th century, they didn't know English. They used to speak in different language. Do you know Yankee?
Yankee.
Outlaw? These people. Have you ever read the story of the USA? Yankees are the primitive, I should say, residents of the USA. Similarly, in Australia, Aborigines, and in New Zealand, Maori, they have got a different language. Yankee had got different language. Aborigines have got different language. They don't speak English. It's like primitive language, all these old language.
I got it. That's very interesting. That's new for me.
Interesting. The more you study, honestly, if you study history, I like studying history, honestly. When I studied history, I said, oh, it's interesting to know the history of different countries. Even the history of Bangladesh and Pakistan, you know that. There was no country before 1947 called Bangladesh or Pakistan. They were all part together, part of India. And if you go back more, the British people ruled this whole Indian subcontinent for 200 years. They started in 1757. There is a very famous British company, East India Company. They went to, they went to business to India, and somehow, there are some conspiracy. They occupied the Indian subcontinent in 1757, and they ruled 190 years. And these people are so clever. When they left in 1947, they broke the Indian subcontinent into two parts. The one of the parts was West Pakistan and East Pakistan. So the West Pakistan was present Pakistan, and East Pakistan was in Bangladesh. Okay. So Bangladesh was once upon a time, after that, the part of Pakistan. But Bangladesh also got independence in 1971, and it has been renamed as Bangladesh. Now the greatest question is, people ask, so what was the name of Bangladesh before? When we are the part of India, it's called, I think it's called East Bengal. Yes, East Bengal.
East Bengal.
Yeah. And they have got in West Bengal, which is another state of India. East Bengal, West Bengal. Okay. And so when we got separated from Pakistan, and we renamed our name as Bangladesh, because Bengali is our mother tongue. But now the surprising part is that now Bangladesh's economy is developed much better than in even Pakistan. Our GDP, our economic development, our growth, though crime is always there, corruption is there, that doesn't matter, but still the country is growing faster. And we learn cricket as well, as I said. we played in many countries and with many international teams.
Yes, and people are inhabited in Bangladesh. A lot of people are
Yes,
inhabited in Bangladesh.
overcrowded, you should say. 180 million people with 144,000 square kilometers. So literally in square kilometer, there is around 800 people live, which is very overcrowded, overpopulated. You're right.
Oh, that's amazing. Oh.
Yes. Okay, so adding more information, then time phrases. What do you understand by the word time phrases, Eugene? Time.
Time phrases. The meaning of time phrases. Present of time.
It could be present, it could be past, or it could be future.
Yes,
Okay.
and describe of time. I'm sorry. Describe to
Yes.
time.
Describing time, not describe to time. Describing time.
Describing time.
Great. So though these examples are all in present tense, like now, at the moment, at present, these days, right now, nowadays, these are present. But in the past, this is past tense. Before, past tense. Then, it could be present or past depending on the sentence structure. At that time, it could be present or past depending on the sentence structure. Years ago, this is past tense. When I was younger, this is past tense. Okay, let's make some sentences with these words. So, Eugene, what do you do at the moment, for example?
At the moment, I'm taking lesson from you.
Very good. Or I can say, Eugene, what do you do now?
I'm taking lesson from you.
Now, use now. Now I'm taking lesson.
No,
Or you can use the now at the end as well. I'm taking the lessons from you now. Okay, the only thing you have to remember, after now we have to use a comma. Now I'm taking a lesson. I'm writing for you so that you can understand well. Or I'm taking a lesson now.
Taking a lesson now. Taking a lesson now.
You see, if you write now at the beginning, you have to use a comma. Now I'm taking a lesson. But if you use it at the end, you don't have to use any comma. I'm taking a lesson now. Okay, once again, remember when we read a sentence or story, if there is full stop, we have to stop. If there is comma, we have to stop. We have to give a little bit pause, very tiny pause. Otherwise, our reading would be jumbled. Our speaking would be unclear. Okay, like you read the story. If you remember, I had to amend some places. But this is how we learn. If there is a comma, inverted comma, you have to say, lay the hand and laid the egg. Sing, the harp started singing. Yeah, if you remember the story of the Jack and the Beanstalk.
Yes,
And your question was giant. Giant could be big and huge. An adjective also in noun. Giant is that imaginary creature that is very powerful, stronger.
Yes, I remembered.
Okay, very good. So at present, what are you thinking at the moment? At present, what are you thinking?
How to improve my English skill more effectively.
Okay, use this word. At present, I'm thinking. Eugene?
At present, I'm thinking how to improve my English skill more effectively.
More effectively. Very good. Well done. So nowadays, how do you spend your time?
And nowadays, I'm spending my time for learning English.
Very good. So when you come back to when you come back from your work, does your child come to you? How old is she again?
She is just 10 months.
10, but still she doesn't understand anything.
Yes,
Her mother always takes care of it.
yes, you're right.
Okay. So nowadays you're learning English to improve yourself. That's great. The next word is in the past. In the past, how did you practice English?
In the past, I learned English by book,
By reading book rather than
by
by
reading
book.
book. Yeah, yes, yes.
So
By
well
reading
done.
book.
In the past is a past tense. So but in the past I learned English by reading books or reading a book. Let me write it, yeah? I think writing would be more helpful for you. In the past, I learned English reading a book
Learned.
or by reading books. Okay, it could be plural.
Okay.
Then by reading books or by reading a book or by reading a book or by reading books. Both are correct. Right?
I got it.
Any other question?
I have no questions.
Yeah, the time is going quickly. We have got 7 minutes, Using and please remember, if do you need this page, I can email you. Did you send me your
Yeah.
email address, Eugene?
Yes, I sent email to you, including how can I say the
Okay.
I sent
Do you
email
mind
to you.
sending
Yes.
you once more time to the subscriber chat so that I can send you later? Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Maybe you sent it. I forgot. Sometimes I can't remember it straight. My apology. Okay. So these days. Oh, I missed these days. Say, hey, what are you up to these days? That means, what are you going to do in these days? These days, yeah.
Yes. Okay. These days.
Or how is the weather in Japan these days?
It is going to be sunny, but it will be rainy.
Rainy,
La,
rainy.
rainy.
Very good. I know that you can overcome this sound. Okay, now please use this word these days. Like you can say it is a bit cold these days, but it's going to be rainy or hot summer soon. Do you want me to write it or is it okay?
Oh, it's okay, sir.
So it is cold these days, but it's going to be rainy or hot weather very soon because the summer, the weather is changing, not the summer is changing. Sorry, because the weather is changing.
Please change. Oh, because weather is changing. Oh.
Okay, so in the past you have given examples. Before, this is a confusing word. Before or ago.
Ago.
I have seen people always use wrongly this word.
Yes.
So before can be used as a preposition, adverb, and conjunction. Okay, for example, you must wash your hand before you eat food. Before leaving this live stream, you must say goodbye to all of the other people, which I do very often, yeah? when I'm going to finish, before I finish my live stream, I always say goodbye to you, and I say see you later. You take care. Blah blah blah. Yeah, a lot of things. So here, before is used as an adverb.
Adverb.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. So can you please give an example before as an adverb? So it means at or during the time.
Before I came to Japan,
Mhm.
I lived in South Korea.
I lived in South Korea. Yeah, before I came to Japan, I lived in South Korea. Very good. So it's the time. You're mentioning the time, so it is an adverb. Well done. Another example, if possible.
Yes. Before before using smartphone, we should clean. How can I before?
Yeah, you're
Before
doing
using
great. Before
yeah,
using smartphone, we should.
clean our hands.
Okay. All right. That's okay. We are making sentences. Okay, that's fine.
Yes.
So remember, if you, after before, and if you use another verb, you must use verb with ing. That's really pretty cool, and you really did well. So before, if you use another verb, it must take ing. Before leaving the live stream, we must say goodbye, for example. Okay. Before
Okay.
entering the room, we must always knock like this. Okay.
Okay.
Do you know the story of knock knock? Who is there? We'll share in public live stream, not on the class. Yeah. In the class, we must always focus on studies because we are here and we have got only 1 hour. Now 1 hour and 1 minute and 50 seconds. Now 47 seconds. Okay, let me explain another one. Before as an what is called past. Okay, he said that he had never seen her before. So it is a parts of narration. He said that, for example, he had never seen her. I'm writing it before. Okay.
Oh, I got it.
If I ask you, Eugene, have you seen this movie before?
I never seen.
I have never seen,
them.
or I never
Never
saw.
seen.
Two ways. I have never seen, or I never saw. Okay. Oh, we've got few more seconds. No worries. We can finish it. Okay. Okay. I have never seen, or you can say I never saw. Two ways.
I never saw. Okay.
Now, if I ask you the question once again, have you seen the movies before?
I've never seen.
Or you can say different. I never saw the movie before.
I never saw the movie before.
Thank you very much. Well done. It's really pretty cool once again, Eugene. Thanks very much for hopping on here. I believe that we have learned something, and I'm going to sign it. Send me your email address to the chat box, okay? I'll send it hopefully
Okay.
tomorrow. Bye now.